Hey guys, Jack Lone here with Jesse, good
Nice
friend
to
of
meet
mine. Okay, so I'm gonna be posting another video shortly about my first secular concert with friends. Now, my friend here has only been to Christian concerts.
Yes.
You want to talk about those experiences?
So I'll just start off by saying that I grew up in a Christian home. So I went to Christian concerts, right? Primarily, I listened to Christian music. Now, I've never been to a secular concert, so I'm not really one to talk about the differences. But there is good and there is bad in Christian concerts, and that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna be just bouncing off of you and what you said. Well, you will say.
How do you know what I'm going to say?
I'm gonna be bouncing off of what you say when it comes to describing the Christian concert.
For sure. So you have some questions for me then?
Yeah. So what's the environment like?
So it depends on the concert, and I really hate to say that. I loved Toby Mac, Skillet. That's like, you know, soft rock, pop, those kinds of concerts. People are jumping, some people are in their seats, everyone's into it. One thing that every Christian concert does is they preach on stage at some point. They'll break out the Bible, they'll ask people to pray. So for Toby Mac, Skillet, you know, people are jumping, it's happy, it's fun, there's no mosh pit. However, I went to the Purple Door Music Festival, which is a Christian screamo, I'm sorry, you hate that term, right? Metalcore.
Metalcore, yeah.
Christian metalcore festival. Sorry to all the viewers I just annoyed.
You're good, don't worry, dude.
Moshing, circular mosh pits, bumping mosh pits, wall of death.
Oh, yes.
Sweat, so much sweat, other people sweat.
You ever encounter a Four Corners of the Apocalypse mosh pit there?
No, dude, no. So anyways, I had so much fun at the Purple Door Music Festival. Now, this is all to say Christian concerts are really not too different from secular concerts. It's just you're probably gonna find fewer like drugs when you're at them. You can have just as much fun. Fewer, yeah.
More like none, I don't think.
None, yeah. Christian concerts, though, the vibe is it's very intense. Everyone's into the music. Probably just like a secular concert. Everyone is happy to be there. Everyone, you know, has sort of a community with everyone else too. So I think that's pretty similar. What I'm trying to say is, if you enjoy the music, I think a Christian concert can be just as good as a secular one.
Okay, yeah.
Because what's a concert about? It's about enjoying the music and enjoying the people you're with.
Right.
And, you know, if you'd have both of those things, it can be just as good.
Yeah. I will say that they're a lot more tame than secular shows.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like you said, there were people jumping about and whatnot.
Yeah.
I went to Slipknot on their Prepare for Hell tour with Korn and King A10, and during, I think it was the Heretic Anthem, they did what's called the Zero Bullshit.
Okay.
That's when Corey Taylor tells people to get on the ground, okay? Just kneel on the ground and whatnot. And then when he tells you to jump the fuck up, everybody in the place jumps the fuck up. I mean, I saw a video recently of them doing Spit It Out, where they did Zero Bullshit. It's, what was it again? Shit, I can't remember the lyrics right off the top of my head.
Don't ask me.
I know.
I love Slipknot, but
I'm gonna edit this shit so I can take as long as I need.
hey, that's fine, man.
By the time I set this record straight, only name knows function is making me irate. Sick of my bitch, my on and that fears. Where you gonna be in the next 5 years? Crew and all fools and all politics. Get your lips ready, gonna gag, gonna make you sick. You got a dick when they pass all the good stuff. Fam, are you sick of me good enough? Jump the fuck up! And just then, everybody fucking jumps up. It looks like the crowd fucking elevates.
And they're all fans, so they all know what to do.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's
Motley Crue and Alice Cooper.
insane.
Actually, I'm gonna leave out what I'm gonna say about Motley Crue and Alice Cooper, just because I have that in my next video.
Okay.
I
Do
will
what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, I will talk about Joan Jett though.
Joe and Jet. So let me ask you a question. I don't mean to interrupt, but
Yeah, no worries, you're good.
have you been to Christian concerts?
Yes, I've been to Witness Festival, I've been to Creation twice, I've seen Carmen in concert as well as Petra, Newsboys, Riley. I've been to a bunch of Christian
In
shows.
the second year, I'm going to have to go take a Petra. That's an inside joke, viewers. Anyways, what this is all to say, though, you, of all people, would know the difference between the Christian and secular concerts.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
ask you, as per your opinion, which one do you prefer?
I prefer the secular shows because a lot of people get really into it. I mean, they get into it at the Christian shows,
Yes.
but they're also like into worship, whereas the secular shows, it is all about the musicians and the music. That's it, and just being together as like a collective metal or rock family.
Let me ask you another question, Matt.
Yeah.
So, at Christian concerts, what happens a lot of the time is they'll preach. Like, there was one time this one guy gave the story of his testimony, how he was molested as a kid, and how that revealed God to him, and how he uses that to better himself as a Christian. There was another time where the singer, it was a screamer because it was, metalcore.
The vocalist.
The vocalist, man, should edit that out. Anyways, what the
you're good, don't worry.
vocalist did was he had the people come up, and he said, "Hey, come up here in the front and pray out loud. And if you're not willing to pray out loud, you shouldn't be up here," right? So people were up there, they were shouting out prayers, and so a lot of stuff like that. Now, does stuff like that happen at secular concerts?
Yes, but it's mainly about the fact that we all come together as a family. So I'm going to allude to Slipknot again. During their, I can't remember if it's 0.5 or, no, it's their 9.0 album, a live album. Corey Taylor talks about how no one believed in Slipknot.
Yeah.
But the fans made it happen.
Yeah.
He talks about how some of their albums have gone platinum, and even double platinum after some rock magazines were saying that this band's not going anywhere.
Oh, okay. No one believed in them except... So, like, that's the kind of testimony you're talking about. Yeah.
And that's where the Heretic Anthem comes from. If you're 555, then I'm 666. It's just saying that you're one up because, like, well, this is one interpretation of it, but it's saying, hey, you're there, and you don't think I'm gonna rise above? I fucking will.
Yeah.
Fucking watch it.
So, so there's messages at both concerts, right? Of course, the
yeah.
Christian ones are just completely centered around Christianity. And I think what that does is that pigeonholes the Christian bands into only talking about Christianity.
Oh, yeah.
They can't ever talk about things like that, like being successful, resiliency, maybe just life experiences, right?
Do you know what I heard about Christian record labels?
What'd you hear, Matt, about Christian record labels?
Doesn't matter if you have shit music. If you're preaching, you pretty much get signed.
Yeah, you know what? Is it true that a lot of Christian bands will go on tour and they will end up owing the record company millions?
You say Christian bands or not? I can't remember.
I guess it's true for a lot of bands, but I heard it's true for Christian bands as well.
Yes, but I think it's just across the board because, you know, you have all your expenses for the tour. You mainly make your money through the merchandising and the tickets, and the merchandising can be bootlegged. That's usually how I get mine, but that's just because, like, they have the shirts I want. If you want me to buy a shirt from the official vendors at a concert, make sure you have all the artists listed on the shirt.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Here's the other thing, Matt. Bootlegging in music, alright? This is a complete hard right from what we're talking about right now. But I feel like we should talk about this, and this could maybe be 2 videos. Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure everyone has bootlegged music in their life. Pretty sure everyone's done that. Some people
My
rely
entire
on it.
Rolling Stones collection.
But what is this doing to the world of music, Matt?
I would say the same thing as streaming. Because you have people who are just subscribing to a service, but not actually paying for the music. That's why I still buy my CDs and my records and whatnot, because I support the artist, plus I like to have that hard copy. It's very artistic and, you know, it's nice in a collection, you know?
Yes. And whether we liked it or not, bootlegging, streaming are taking over, because it's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier. Now, what I have to say is that is going to potentially drive out the need for concerts in general, because people aren't going to make enough money from concerts. right?
Yeah, well,
To do them.
if people really want, they will find a way. That's what I did.
Yes.
That's what Slipknot did.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, well, I think that's enough for this video.
I think so too, Jack. You know.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse.
Hey, it's good to see you guys.
And if you want to hear more about the secular part of concerts, check out the next video. I'm Jack Lone. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And until next time, it's Jack Lone and Jesse
And Jesse.
signing off.